Hi Taurus, welcome to your, bi-monthly reading. We're going to be taking a look at Taurus placement energy for the dates of January 1st to January 15th. You know these readings are timeless and signless, but my intention is for you to come at this point and receive information for your Taurus placement. So if you know what areas of life your Taurian energy flows, please go ahead and take a look because this could apply there. But either way, hello and welcome. There's my card. You know me. If you'd like to have a personal session with me of any kind, please go ahead and check my Etsy site. Before we begin, I just have a Janelli Bean announcement, and that is that right now we are having a site-wide sale to say thank you for the past, few years of being with me, and also to welcome you to 2023. I also do want to let you know that we will be raising our prices at some point this month. Finally, after 4 years, and really 4 years of the guide saying, it's time, Janelle, love yourself, do it, do it, do it. So I'm doing it, and I invite you to join me. And so that will be at some point, 1 minute and 11 seconds. I do want to say before we begin that if you'd like to go ahead and book your readings for the year now, within that, before we raise our prices, feel free. And you can just let me know via DM or Etsy notes when you would like those sessions to be filled, okay? Otherwise, here we go. Let's jump right into Taurus energies. I do want to let you know, Taurus, that as I got started, I heard the words, I am guiding you. And I know that my guides wanted me to use that as the title. And then I was like, does that mean that there are new people coming, like I'll be having new people coming in? But I think I just need to wait and see how they go with this reading. Let's go. So I'm feeling that if this reading appeals to you, regardless of your placement, you have quite a lot of decisions coming up for you. I'm seeing that because here you are, super cute. She's coming through the Queen of Scrolls, which showing one large parchment of some potential contracts, meaning people to work with. I do see that you're going to be evening out the scales. So some of you are having some things that you need to repay. This could be karmic debts is what I'm seeing, right? And remember, karmic debts don't always have to be this negative thing, okay? It's not, we always think an eye for an eye or whatever. I took someone's house in another lifetime, so in this lifetime I have to lose mine. It doesn't have to be like that. You can choose, your soul, God bless, how to help balance the scales. So it could be something as simple as, hey, you're going to have extra money this lifetime, so what I'd like you to do in this lifetime is you're going to feel called to start a foundation of some sort to help put people into homes. You see? But see, in this lifetime, you're going to feel good about it. You're going to feel happy. You're going to put your money into it, and you're going to have the joy of helping other people. That's an example. Another example, of course, could be that you lose your home. Another example could be that you work specifically with the same soul that you dispossessed of the house in another lifetime, and bring balance in some other way. Maybe you'll serve as something in this lifetime. Who knows? So I don't want you to get alarmed when we talk about karma. It's just about wanting to create balance, and it's not so punitive as we think all the time. And so that's why if you're approaching something as punitive, then you're only going to see it as having a negative feeling and all of that. But trust that spirit is gathering just the right amount of people. I do feel here that also this karmic debt again may feel enjoyable because you may come together with like-minded people. You guys don't know that we're all paying a debt back, for example, right? But you may all be coming together with people who are like-minded. They want to start a business. Let's do this, let's do that, let's help other people. Or you may start some type of organization, or you may do something. It could be something as simple as, to help pay this back, one of the ways that I'd like to do it is, let me get together with some of these other people, who we want to, maybe we all have a debt to pay back, and we'll put our heads together. We'll have a food drive coming up in October or something, I don't know, around Easter, and we'll work together to put food out there. And then you may not know that you're striking one thing off your list, and that's it, right? So you don't really know how these things show up in your life or what you have to do to fulfill it. But I do see when it comes to the journey that you're on, that it has been written, it is written, and you are embarking on that right now, and you're on track, is what I'm saying. Look at that. There's my collaboration card right underneath there. See, that's what I'm saying. Some of you may not know some of these people who are coming together, and some of you already may. I do sense that for somebody here, jewelry making is a part of this. So you see what I'm saying? Now let's talk about it in another way. Karma could also be developed or expressed. A balance could be achieved. For example, if you start a jewelry making business with other people or just whatever, maybe the karmic part is that you're going to experience difficulty in that. Do you see what I mean? And could be difficulty finding good people. You may partner with somebody first who robs you, and then after the karma is served, then you can finally start focusing on working with people who are going to, you know, be good for you. You've served a debt, right? It could be anything. Or maybe it's just a matter of not having as much creative control over what it is that you're doing, because some of you may open some type of business or start some type of program, or it could be something as simple as a PhD program. Not simple, but the fact that it's so structured and we know what that's all about. You may start it and expect that you're going to have all this expertise, you're going to have all this ability to do this and that, but you may enter into the program and realize that you just don't have the funding, or you don't have the creative license to do what you want and stuff, or you may be working with a taskmaster who doesn't believe in what you're doing. That could be the karmic thing. The struggle is, you know, the experience is what you're going for. So long story short, if this reading resonates with you, there is a certain area in your life that you may experience some type of difficulty, or it could be something expressed as just being paid forward to help others. You may be with like-minded people, but either way, what unifies all of you guys, I heard somebody say, could this be a relationship? Yes, it very, very well could be a relationship, a romantic relationship. For some of you, I do feel that it's between you and a mother figure. Of course, for some of you, right, it really just depends, and that's the realm of a personal reading, right? But I'm getting also that some of you may come out victorious. So you can still serve karma, you know, you can still balance karmic debts and come out feeling victorious. Sometimes the victorious energy is because you feel good that you overcame something. So you see, we may be delivering karmic debts and we have no idea we're doing it, because it's being viewed by us as being just a challenge that we have to work through, and maybe it's part and parcel for what you're trying to do, and wow, I really overcame that, but you had no idea that you had that struggle in that area of your life in the first place, because guess what, you had to balance some debts. So sometimes you're just not aware that, you know, there's something karmically occurring. All right, but sometimes if you're spinning your wheels as well, that could be because you it could simply be because you're supposed to spin your wheels, especially if you had somebody spinning their wheels, if you had someone on a hook or something in another lifetime, so you have to have the experience. So, but I do feel that if that has been your experience this time, karmically, that you've been spinning your wheels about something, Spirit is showing you're going to come off of that. And the way that you get off of that is by reflection. Sometimes you're supposed to kind of have a struggle so that you can experience how difficult it was for somebody to get out of something that you placed them into. And so in this lifetime, part of your karmic debt is that you have to struggle, and then it is up to you to pull yourself out of that. And that's why you can feel a sense of victory once you do, because it's like, oh, wow, I did that. And then when you get to the other side and you see that balancing, you'll be like, oh boy, thank you so much for that experience. I had no idea what I put you through in this other lifetime, and you know, I'm more balanced. There's a balance to this energy. Not only was I able to give you a feeling of being seen and heard and whatnot, but in this lifetime I was able to really understand what kind of energy I would like to be associated with and what I'd like to move on further. Now I do see for somebody here that part of this karmic debt is that you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer to have some creative project come in for you again, or it may be here, but you may have to wait a little bit longer for you to have as the creative licensure that you're looking for. Okay, and you know, we doing it. This is about a 6-month situation is what I'm getting at max. maybe 8 months, depending on how quickly you work, is what the guides are saying. But I'm just seeing here, spirit is all over this. There's joy at every corner, as the guides say. Actually, my grandmother, who had transitioned, who turns out to have been my mother in a past lifetime, but anyway, in this lifetime she passed before I was a baby, I was a kid. But either way, she said there's joy around every corner, and that's true. And we have to understand it. If we were able to see spirit, if we're able to really perceive of the love that's around us, we would be like, oh, hey, you guys are here and you're really like cheering me on while I go through this tough time, and thank you. But you know, sometimes they can't be popping up like that all over the place, because then you probably would feel a little too comforted and you can't go through the feelings that you're supposed to go through. Okay, so I do want to let you know, again, I'm just going to leave you with this, Taurus placements, or whoever you are. Please understand that you are not being punished. Your soul is just trying to create balance. And now that you've started your new journey, it includes a set of karmic contracts, and those are being started up right now. Again, it need not even be a struggle or be experienced as a struggle. It may come through as just feeling oh so inspired to start something that helps a lot of people, or just whatever you're paying it forward. You're creating balance in that way. It is all up to your spirit, but either way, you are designed to persevere, to win, and to do your best. All right, if you'd like to have a personal session with me of any type, again, feel free to reach out. You know where to find me. Yeah. Until then, God bless you. Bye.